What's up, guys? What's up, guys? This is Gilberto once again, and today it's a quick one, very developmental lesson. If it's your first time, pick your bass and we get started. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. And this topic, I call it how to grow as a bass player. What are the things you are supposed to do? I still believe in myself as a growing bassist. Some people call themselves pro, but I realize myself that you can be a pro in any category of playing, but then learning does not stop. Okay? So for me, every day I'm learning new things. I see people playing. I hear from different bass players, different trumpet, horn, and piano people. I hear a lot of things that I need to work on bass. Okay, now there are things you need to know, and number one thing I'll take you through this is you have to know that with bass playing you have to lay the foundation for the band. Okay. Bass players, we are foundational players. What do I mean? If the groove is well, there's a little kind of riff and licks there, which is kind of groovy, but you hear that's really groove. Okay, everyone in the band is going to feel that. Don't be a guitar player. I hope you can understand me. Don't be a guitar player, be a bass player. There are things I round off with. Number two, play simple, clean, and groovy. Okay, play simple, clean, and groovy. So all the time you play, make things simple, clean, and groovy. Okay? You hear that? I'm kind of creating like a song. Play simple and groovy. Everyone should feel that in the band. You want to be too busy, you are not going to grow as a bassist. Good. Number three, play what is needed. Hey, bassist. These days we have a lot of guitar players who are bass players. I would say so. Play what is needed. That means in a session you're playing, whether church, whether any other gig you're playing, play what is needed. Now, here is the situation. There are situations where the bass playing is going to be busy and you have to be busy. There are situations where they need the bass to just give what they want. You may find for about 8 bars you're only playing this D note. The rock guys. I just do a little riff, and it's not easy to maintain that. No, they won't. Only that. You see, I'm playing what is needed. The band needs that. I've played a number of rock songs whereby you're playing one riff for over 10 bars and you hear the drum roll comes in the 16th bars. But these days music, you hear the drummer rolling every 2 seconds. You hear the bassist rolling every 5 seconds. It's really a mess up. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm talking bad. Number next, always record yourself. That will enable you to grow a lot. All these things we are talking is, if you take these principles, they will help you to grow as a bassist. Record yourself. I always do a lot of this when I'm playing in recording. On stage, I record myself just to hear how I sound with the band. It might take 3 hours. I find time and I have to listen to every detail of what I played. So sometimes I'm like, what am I really playing? But This has helped me over and over to keep knowing that I don't need to be so busy, because my work is to lay foundation and play clean, soft and clean, clear, groovy. Okay? So, always record yourself. That will help you a lot. Many musicians don't want to record themselves because they don't want to hear how they sound. So who is going to hear you? Other people will just criticize you. You have to correct yourself before things go worse. Okay, next. I would say play recording sessions. Hmm? A lot of recording sessions will help you learn a lot. From the producers, they will always tell you, no, don't play this, don't do this, because they have had songs and records of songs. So they know you are playing what is not necessary. So involve yourself to play a lot of recording sessions. That will help you to develop the discipline to grow as a bassist. Those producers, sound engineers, they are so musical, even though they can't play. Some can't play, but they are so musical and they have a lot of musical ideas. So try to play recording sessions and let them panel beat you up to make sure that you get there to where the world needs you in terms of playing on stage or playing with people. And on top of that, I'll add on another point, is that you've got to listen to hundreds, if not thousands, of world records. Listen and play a number of them. Now, I realize all the time I do songs by so and so, songs by so and so. I keep learning. Every song has a technique which is hard. Every song has a riff and licks which is hard in it. Every song has a groove that is hard to play. The way it's taking long, and that discipline sticks into your head. So you've got to play a lot of recordings. That is obviously going to develop your skills. Okay, yeah. Number next is that most bass players, I would see as anyone else, they are locked in one genre. Well, I don't blame you, because some of you say it's because it's the working situation. I'm gigging only rock, so I don't know any other genre. Please, I've been seeing a number of gigs with boat crews and what, and I realize that the boat crews gig men, they are super good, because you must be able to play almost 90% of all genres. Rock and roll, Latin, jazz, you need to know hip hop, you need to know pop, contemporary, gospel, CCM. You have to know, even they put that in writing, you have to be knowing more than 5 genres to play with them. That means you lock yourself in one genre, you're not going to get the world market. You're not going to be a session player because you only know one genre. So on a gig, they cannot hire 2 bassists. They don't have that money. They want to hire one bassist who can cut through. So always, if you learn, like in the Uganda, we do a lot of semadongo, gospel, our Uganda indigenous music, and what African music. Try to stretch, learn gospel, learn jazz, learn blues, learn hip hop, learn pop, learn every genre, and know, Motown. You need to play some Motown, you understand? Something like that. So it will really help you a lot. I know this talking might be boring you, but anyway, let's push on. Now, this would have been the first thing I would have talked about, but let me make it now the last. Now, leave alone all the flashy internet things. Personally, when I'm playing covers, I'm doing renditions, I try to go mess around with songs, and anyone else. There are guys who mess more than I mess with songs, to make it fancy, to make it, everyone should know. But that's not how I play on stage. I don't play like that. On stage, I have to groove with the drummer. I have to be behind everyone. I have to make sure everyone is feeling that warm sound of the bass. I'm not busy. I'm not ruining the singers' lines and guitars' lines and, any other melodic instrument. Always on stage, my mind is I have to play foundation, have to keep everything simple, clean, good pocket, a very intact pocket with the drummer, and that's what I know. But when I am doing these internet things, Trust me, guys, if you play things the way they are, some people will say, could you please do more? Because internet, they need more flash things. Sometimes someone is having fun with his instrument, but that's not how they play on stage. On stage, they play good. So leave alone the flashy internet things. The beginner bass players, you have watched a lot of internet flash things. Someone, those kind of things, they will not really help you to grow as a bassist. Because I asked you a question: who is going to hire you to come, and play your solo? No. And now the last thing on this, Victor Houghton mentioned this. I don't recall that video. About 2 years I watched that video. He said that Marcus Miller maintained the concept of playing groove. He plays groove too, Victor Houghton, but he said since he started doing solos, people started hiring him for doing those fancy things, but then he could not do many gigs as Marcus Miller because people started thinking maybe he's no longer playing groove, and he said, guys, you should stick to play groove. Ray Brown said the same thing. He said, no one is going to hire you for playing solos, good solos. No. People are going to hire you for playing in time, for having good feel, for grooving right, for having the right pocket, playing your instrument in tune. Those are the most important things. So as a bass player growing, take note of this. Please do your things right, but you have to know the basics. Internet has killed the world of music and bass playing and any other instrument. Let's go back to our roots. Guys, I hope this lesson has helped you. It has not been more of, play. I'm a fan of Marcus Miller, okay? So, it's not been more of playing. Sometimes I think that playing alone is not enough. Some men says that listening is also part of success. So guys, let this lesson bless you, and let me know your mind in the comment section. It's been marathon going through these points quick. I didn't want it to be really long. Please have a blessed day, and bye-bye.